Friends, Rob Phoenix. It's Monday, February 21st. Beautiful day here in south central Pennsylvania. We have temperatures in the 60s. I spent the whole day so far outside working. I had a lot of cleanup to do from the winter, just that muck that gets in your flower beds and such. A couple places I actually spread more leaves and mulch because, with the mild winter we've had, our hostas are starting to come up already. So that's a little early for my taste. So I covered those back up with some of the leaves and mulch, but for the most part, I got everything cleaned up pretty good. Took a walk over to my personal hexing cough to get rid of some stuff. But all in all, it's been a good, productive day. It's beautiful outside. Not sure what time it is. Maybe about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But it's just been a nice day. What I want to kind of talk to you guys about was we talk a lot about the working with the moon phases and the moon and the signs. But also important is working with the sun. Obviously, we depend on the sun to give us these nice warm days so we can get out here and do what we got to do. Get your soil overturned and such with. But we're also in one of the things that Pennsylvania Germans know is where the sun is at what point in the year. Like right now, we're in the Pisces. The sign of Pisces, and it's always a good time being in Pisces because it's the last sign of the astrological year, and that means the next sign that the sun moves into is Aries, and that's the beginning of spring, and that's when everything is back to life again. So this is like the if the year was actually all in one day, this would be like Pisces would be about 2-3 hours before your alarm goes off in the morning, and then you wake up to sunrise, and that's when the sun moves into Aries, and it's the new astrological year, and we start planting, and things are growing, and nature's waking up, and we celebrate the resurrection of Christ. So I really love the springtime. So sun in Pisces is, those last little dreams before you wake up. It's taking care of a couple more things that you want to take care of before the spring comes. So that's real important in Pennsylvania German culture, but also Powwow. Today I was kind of, I was working in the yard and working out in the one garden back there, and then I took one of my dogs for a walk, and then I took a stroll out by myself to my hexing cough, and it just started making me think of a Bible verse, and I didn't know which verse it was. I had to look it up when I got home, but it's 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 11 and 12. And this is really good because as I was working today, a couple of the locals, kind of went by. They were either on their bikes or walking dogs or whatever, or just taking a stroll, and they'd wave and I'd wave back, and it's nice to live in this kind of an area. And I can hear someone down the road operating some kind of machinery. Just a really nice day. But it made me realize, when you see someone out working, you just give them a wave, and it's like you have a lot of respect for that person. They're out working hard. And it made me think of this verse, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. And when I got back to the house, I looked it up. Like I said, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 11 and 12. Make it your ambition to lead a quiet life, to mind your own business, and to work with your hands, just as we told you, so that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders, and so that you will not be dependent on anybody. I really like that because, you know, when you're at Powwow, I mean, I know I'm on Zoom a lot with a lot of people, and I do lectures and public events, and I do these videos and such, but really, when I shut this off, I'm spending a lot of time by myself. My son's at that age where he'd rather be with his friends or playing video games and such, which is good, you know, good for him. And Bill works a lot at the hospital, so, you know, I find myself with a lot of alone time, but that works really well for me. I get a lot of writing done, I get a lot of thinking and praying done, and I get a lot of work done too. So it's nice. I mean, Powwow is, you know, even though there is what we now call the Phoenix line, we have, you know, almost 30 powwowers in our line. It's still a very solitary way of life. Powwow, Brockerai, whatever you choose to call it, is a way of life. It's not just a tradition that we practice once in a while. It's our lifestyle, and it can be a very solitary way of life. It's all right. You know, people respect you better for it. You're not being showy and flashy and boisterous or whatever else. So anyway, that's what I really have. I think the weather this week, we're going to have 1 or 2 more mild days like this. Maybe not quite as nice. I think there's some rain coming. And then by the end of the week, we're going to see a drop in temperatures, and there could be like rain, snowy, kind of sloppy mix. That's okay. You're going to have that in the Pisces time of year. So let's look forward to the beginning of the astrological year when the sun moves into Aries. And, you know, but now's our time to start planning out what we're going to plant this year, what we're not going to plant. Some things didn't work out well for me last year. This year I might stay away from tomatoes altogether. I don't know, my potatoes didn't do too well last year either, but we'll see what I'll do this year. I might do more herbs than vegetables. You know, I just don't. But anyway, that's what I have for today. I hope everyone's doing well. And oh, just a reminder that I am doing a lecture for Indiana University tomorrow night Eastern time from 8 o'clock p.m. till 9:30 p.m. It's free for anybody. It's on Zoom. I'll put a link down just below this video on YouTube. So if you want to join in, you can. It's just a basic a lecture that they asked me to do about Powwow, of course. So I believe it's 8 to 9 is the lecture, and then 9 to 9:30 is sort of like question and answers. So yeah, it'd be really, really nice if you want. It's free. You can share the link with your friends. Anybody can join up. All right. So thank you guys. God bless you. Love you, and talk to you soon.